We have video going, and now we have audio in 3, 2, 1.
Just drop that ass, bitches. Open micers in the house. Pop that pussy with that open micers logo in your mouth. Jason with his bald ass head. Jacob looking inbred. Open micers, bitch. Heard what I said? Drop that ass, drop that ass. Open micers in the house. Drop that ass, pop that pussy. Open micers in the house. Open micers in the house. Open micers is a mouse. Drop that ass, pop that pussy. Open micers in the house. The mic is now open.
That's right. The mic is now open. My name is Jason Robbins.
I am Jacob Craig, and we're back here again on another very fun, hostful episode, Jason.
Yeah. Anything interesting happen over the last few weeks?
Not really. I'm 0 days without incident, Jason.
Yeah, tell me about this, because this is why we had to push the show back about 30 minutes tonight, because Jacob did something.
I did do something, and I did it in my pants again. Again, dude. I can't get away from it.
How? What did you do?
Okay, so I'm in the middle of cooking supper, right? And my wife is pregnant right now. So I've made the effort to try to cook a little better. So I'm cooking like fresher stuff, nicer stuff. And of course, the process.
It just because you're eating better food, your stomach can't handle it.
Now that is a theory. But the process of my dinners now, like I was playing Fortunate Son by CCR in the kitchen the other day.
Yeah.
Because I genuinely felt like I was cooking in the jungles of Vietnam. Like there's just so much fucking shit happening. I've got timers going off. My buddy's in the corner bleeding to death. So I'm in the middle of cooking a complicated ass supper, and I go to walk to the bathroom because I immediately I'm like, oh no, I gotta go poop. So I start walking to the bathroom, and something they don't tell you about pregnancy, Jason, is that it's apparently just 9 months of biological torture. Because my wife's
For who?
head
Your
hurts.
wife or you?
Both. I mean, her head hurts. She's constantly throwing up, constantly nauseous. Her feet hurt. Like she's just in like constant pain. And so I'm on my way to the bathroom, and she's like, "Babe, can you please get me some ice for my head? I have a headache."
Mm-hmm.
And I stop like a quick time event in a video game. And I'm like, what choice do I make? Do I keep going to the bathroom, or do I get her ice for her head? And while I'm like deciding what choice to make, the QuickTime event times out. And it just starts running down my leg.
Oh, God.
And I was like, I gotta go. And went to the bathroom.
Dude, that's not normal. You need to go to the doctor is what you need to do. You need to get that checked out. That's not normal.
Dude, I can't get a doctor to give a fuck about me. If I go in there and be like, hey, I shit, they're going to laugh me out of the hospital. Yeah. They're like, that's the last thing we're worried about.
You could tell them that it's possible that you have like IBS or something. I don't know.
They're going to be like, have you checked your blood pressure? You're worried about you shitting?
You probably should be shitting, you bastard.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
What does that actually fucking mean? What is wrong with you?
I don't know. Dude, I had to do some death metal vocals before the show, and I think I blew out a vein going to my brain, so it's not working too hard today.
Yeah, we were talking about this before. You apparently have some super secret project you're working on that you just absolutely cannot talk about.
It's not super secret. I have a new music project I'm working on. And it's being worked on with some pretty prominent people in the metal community, and it's gonna be pretty cool when I get to show you guys something, which should be coming maybe next week.
Is it people in the metal community locally or globally?
Globally. Is
it Ice-T?
No, I wish that'd be cool.
All right, I don't. give a fuck. This is your ploy to get people to give a fuck about something you're doing, and it's not
Well,
gonna
you
work.
know me. I'm
You
chasing
fame
fame.
chaser. You're a fame chaser, Jason.
You know me, man. I'm a fame chaser, and that's all I care about is chasing that fame, son.
You dirty liberal fame chaser. How dare you? Have you noticed this? I don't want this to like take over the entire pod, but I do want to say for just like 1 second that there was like another guy that the FBI found like him writing shit on like bullet casings. Can we just agree that anyone that writes shit on bullet casings is a fucking CIA plant? Like
Dude,
you're
I
writing
don't
clear
trust.
political messages on bullet
I
casings.
do not trust anything this government says, from the FBI to the FCC to the White House. I don't trust a single person in the government right now. So they're probably listening to this. And if you are listening to this, whoever's listening, I don't trust you. I don't trust you at all. And you can suck it.
Jason, we couldn't even get the CIA to listen to this podcast. They're not tapped in with
I
us.
don't know, man. I've been getting making people mad online for some of the shit I've been saying lately, which I don't even think is bad. But
Yeah. That just shows you how crazy everything is right now. Like we both have been making people very mad for very like across the board should be accepted statements.
yeah. Like, did you read my statement from last week after Charlie
Remind
Kirk?
me.
It was, and I will say this word for word. So, and I worded this in a very specific way that it could be used for, if it was a left-wing person or a right-wing person, whatever side of the aisle you fall on. This, like, if it was Rachel Maddow that got shot, I could literally say the same exact thing, and it would still be applicable.
Yeah.
Let me put it here. When current hold on. When current political media business models in our current political climate are built on radicalizing impressionable people, the media do not get to act surprised when those people do some radicalized shit. Now, how do you take that?
I mean, if I read that at face value, I would have no clue what you're talking about. You know what I mean?
What I mean is the way we have our media is now, and none of these are news networks, whether it's CNN,
but I'm saying,
NBC,
like,
or Fox News, whatever. None of them are news.
Yeah.
They are quote unquote news entertainment, which is why Fox News can get away with the shit that they say. All this super right wing or super left wing, and all these podcasters. Like Charlie Kirk was, or never even heard of Charlie Kirk till like 6 months ago, and then all of a sudden he's everywhere. I never even heard of Nick Fuentes until the other day after Charlie Kirk was murdered. Like, I don't know any of these people are, and then the more I find out about them, the more I'm like, yeah, you do shit like that, you're gonna make people crazy enough to do the shit that happened to Charlie Kirk. And you don't get to act surprised when it happens.
Yeah. I mean, if I read that statement on Facebook, if I read that at face value, I wouldn't know what situation you're even talking about, like to connect it to. I would just take it as a general statement. Like because you can definitely be not talking about that.
Yeah. Well, that's why I specifically worded it that way. It was a real litmus test, man, because there were people that I've known my whole life that just went in on me like I was some kind of like I was just an evil human who condoned the murder of another human being, and that couldn't be farther from the truth. I was putting the blame squarely on the media.
Yeah. And I'm glad you brought that up, Jason, because the people in my comments for what I said that should not be controversial whatsoever.
I got yelled at and called a fame chaser.
You are. That guy is based, and he is going to be on the podcast next week.
Okay.
What I posted on Facebook the day that it happened Some of y'all glorifying the death of a 31-year-old man who had a family makes me absolutely fucking sick.
Yeah.
He argued about politics. Get over yourselves. So that's me saying you shouldn't be happy that this man got murdered.
Yeah.
And there's people in my comments saying like, well, I'm part of a community that he spoke out against and whatever, and I'm not going to mourn his death. Okay, don't mourn his death. Don't be like, yeah, the fucking bastard got
Yeah.
exactly what he deserved.
Don't mourn his death, but also don't celebrate it, because then you become the very thing that you're against at that point. Like, don't.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't care where you fall politically. I don't want to see somebody get murdered for words. Like
Anything.
because
For
he's
anything.
31 years old. He can change his mind about stuff.
Yeah.
Like we'll never know if Charlie Kirk would have done some kind of redemption arc, where like 10 years from now he would be like, like fighting for, the other side. You just never know where he would have been, because he wasn't given that chance. Like, you can't just.
Yeah.
I mean, there's some people that are too far gone, but when you're 31 years old, your brain is fresh out of being, formed. Like, you still got ways to go. Like, that's why I still have hope for you, Jacob, because your brain is still forming at this point. Your prefrontal cortex is still kind of soft right now.
My brain is big smart.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I had people in the comments of that post of me taking the hard stance of you shouldn't be happy that anyone got fucking murdered. Mm-hmm. And there's people in the comments being like, no, the world's better off. Comparing him to Hitler, even though this guy talked for a living, he didn't fucking genocide anybody. One guy said that his kids are going to be better off with him being murdered than if he were around to raise them.
Yeah.
To think the way that he thinks. And like, also, that's fucking insane, dude.
You've martyred the guy now. Like, they're talking about putting his picture on money. Like, we've gone so far through the looking glass at this point of absurdity. Like, this just, I wake up every day going, what fresh hell are we in for today? Like, I can't even keep up with how dumb everything is right now.
Yeah. Yeah, it's stupid, man. But, the hard open micer stance is you get what comes to you. And at the same time, probably shouldn't be happy someone died.
Yeah, don't be happy someone died. But also at the same time, if you are a person who makes your living and makes millions of dollars off of angering people, might want to watch your ass, man, because there's a lot of weird people out there that take shit too far. That's why, like, I would never want to get murdered for anything dumb I say on this podcast, or you. I don't want you murdered either, because I need you to do the podcast there, Jacob. I don't want you murdered for, saying you like to shit your pants.
No one's going to come after me, dude. I'm based with everything I've ever said. I'm just completely fucking based, dude.
But it's just, man, like, what a weird world we live in. And then we got the whole Jimmy Kimmel situation that happened over this last week.
Yeah.
A direct, like, this is, and I've had so many people saying, oh, this was a business decision. Like, no, this is exactly what the First Amendment is there for, because I hate it when people will go online, say some dumb shit, get, quote unquote canceled, and then be like, this is my First Amendment right. Like, that's not what that means. That just because you go online and you say some dumb shit, you say the N-word or whatever, and you get canceled, that's public pushback. That's consequences for your speech. First Amendment means that the government can't censor your speech or throw you in jail for saying, shit against the president or whatever. That's what that's there for. That is not cancel culture. Cancel culture, or being, having public pushback, is one thing, which is, but man, like, that was The whole thing with Jimmy Kimmel, like that was a clear-cut case of like the government censoring someone.
Yeah. But honestly, we all have to thank Donald Trump for getting 4 days away from having to watch Jimmy Kimmel cry on television because he cries on television every single fucking night. Dude, I cannot stand fucking Jimmy Kimmel.
Dude, I watched. I have seen his monologue. Maybe I don't really watch his show. I don't think I've ever seen a Jimmy Kimmel episode, but I have seen his monologues. I've seen maybe a handful of monologues over the last 20 years he's been on the air on YouTube.
Yeah, they're never funny. He doesn't ever say a joke.
But
he just says political opinions and
I will
cries.
say though, the thing that he got kicked off for, I actually thought that was a good joke.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, there was a whole bunch of shit that he had said that he probably shouldn't have said. I mean, just point blank being like, this is who this kid was. Like, you don't fucking know anything.
Yeah,
what do you mean?
Yeah, but Fox News was doing the same thing on the other side, saying as soon as it happened, they're like, "Oh, it was a left-wing shooter. This was a left-wing." And it's like you can't say that shit till you know for sure. And I'm not saying
Fox
it's just
News
the right
is not
side.
News, though.
Exactly. Why are they held to a different standard than a late-night host who is not news either?
Jason, let me explain it to you. Okay,
he's not news. He's a talk show host.
Jason, let me explain it to you.
Yes.
Okay.
Let me hear.
So, it's not okay for me to shit my pants, right?
No.
Okay, so it's not okay because I am, by all means, big brain energy. But let's say if there was let's say I had a twin brother who, I leached off of in the womb while we were in there together. And he's a little smaller and just a little slower, a little slower.
Yeah.
And he shit his pants. You might be like, oh, okay. It's okay. Because he's a little slower.
Yeah.
That's why it's okay. They're just a little slower, Jason.
Okay. All right.
Trying to say they're retarded, Jason. What do you mean? They can get away with it because they're retarded.
You're canceled, buddy. You're officially canceled on the podcast.
That's fine, dude. That's fine. I'm not a fucking fame chaser like some people I know. You can go ahead and cancel me. I just want to live in my small town and eat shit my pants. And I'll have you know, when I shit my pants, I threw my underwear away and I put the pants I was wearing in the laundry, but I didn't have any pants to put on. So I went and took the trash out in my underwear.
You're Donald Ducking it outside.
I was Donald Ducking it, and for sure, people drove by on a golf cart right down my road, watching me take my trash out in my underwear.
I need video. Somebody had to take a video and post it to Facebook.
I didn't make eye contact. I was just like, "This is what I'm doing." I thought about waving. That would have made it weirder.
You should always wave. Always be friendly.
I wasn't being unfriendly. I was just, in my underwear.
Yeah. Well, I almost had an accident last week.
I wish you did.
Yeah. It was a close one, though. It was, I had a morning where I woke up. I can't remember what day it was, like Tuesday or whatever last week. And, no, it wasn't Tuesday, like maybe Wednesday. I don't know what day it was. It was a morning. I wake up, I go get in the car, go to start it, and it goes, and everything just like stops, like nothing. I keep trying to turn it on. It's like click, 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 click. Got to get a new battery. So I had to call up not AAA, but Progressive and send out roadside service. So I had to wait an hour for roadside service to get there. And I'm already running late for work. So they get there, get my car started. Go to AutoZone, get a new battery, get all that put in, and I'm trying to haul ass back to work, make it to work by like 9:30. I'm 2.5 hours late getting to work, and so I'm hauling ass to work, And I get about a mile away from work, and I'm like, man, my stomach's kind of no. I just had to pee. Had to pee real bad. I was like, man, I can't make it to work. I gotta stop and pee. So I go to the gas station. I go in the bathroom, and I get up to the urinal. And I start peeing, and all of a sudden I got to fart. I'm like, oh man, I gotta go. And so I went to fart, and I felt something just kind of like, when you go to fart, but then like your sphincter closes real quick because like like hit a wall.
I know it. I know it well.
It's like, oh, that was not a fart. So I immediately shifted over because it was one of those bathrooms that had the toilet and the urinal like right next to one another. It was a onesie bathroom, so it had the toilet and the urinal right next. So I just slipped down the pants, turned around, and went to town, and was in there for about 5-10 minutes before I went to work. I was still another 10 minutes late for work because I just couldn't make it. I couldn't make it. I almost shit my pants. Almost, but I didn't.
You'll come to the dark side eventually.
Never.
We'll get you one day.
It was a close one though. I was worried. I was like, oh, that was one of the moments where you're like, oh, that was very close.
Yeah.
I was far away from home too, so if it would have happened, I would have had to just, I don't know, I would have had to come back home.
Oh yeah, I mean that's always the move. If you shit your pants, that's a get out of jail free card.
Yeah, but I don't want to have to call my boss and tell her why I have to go all the way back home when I'm already 2.5 hours late for work.
That's why you're a dirty liberal pussy, and not a fucking man.
Chasing this fame, shitting my pants. That's what I do, man.
If you were a fucking man, you would just call your boss and be like, look, lady, I shit my britches. Sometimes it fucking happens.
Yeah. Well,
Get over it.
It was a close one, man. I was worried. I was like, man, that I would have had to call you at that moment if it would have happened. I'd be like, Jacob, it happened.
And then I would have dropped everything and been like, I'm on my way. And I would have come to confirm. I need to see proof of death.
I'd have been like, Jacob, bring me some underwear and some new pants.
I'd just bring you a brown paper sack and be like, this is all you get and leave. But also, who goes into a bathroom that's a one-person bathroom with a urinal and a toilet and chooses to piss in the urinal and not the toilet?
I don't know. I don't know. Is there a strategic difference between the two?
Toilets are just always more comfortable. The urinals fucking suck.
How?
Because you got it. Well, okay. I wear my underwear like to the side a good little bit. So I have to like
what?
I don't know, dude. That's just how I wear my underwear.
How do you wear your underwear a little bit to the side? What does that mean?
Where like the hole isn't lined up with my thingy exactly right. So I have to like turn my underwear to my thingy.
So wait a minute. So you wear tighty whities?
No, or boxers.
So you go through the hole.
Yeah.
To pee.
Yeah.
I'm a yanker downer. I just yank the waistband down below the junk there and
but then you have to undo your belt and everything, and if you're doing that, you might as well piss in the toilet.
Well, you're gonna risk. I don't know. I feel like
you're gonna risk what?
Backsplash all over your pants doing that.
I get that from the urinal, dude. The other day I was pissing at a urinal and I was pissing so hard I was like dodging it with my leg. I was like dodging bullets. Another Vietnam fucking comparison is like dodging bullets in Vietnam, dude.
Yeah. I don't know. I didn't know there was a difference between a urinal and a toilet. Like I didn't know there was,
Which is at that point, like it's just like if you were at your house. If it's a one person bathroom, like there's no courtesy, you're in there anyway. Just use the toilet.
I don't know. I'm just going to use the urinal and just get the hell out of there as quick as possible.
You wouldn't use the urinal at your house?
I don't have a urinal at my house.
Exactly, because they fucking suck. Except for the ones that go in the floor, because then it feels taboo. And that's pretty fun when you get to just piss on the floor, the floor urinals.
Yeah. That's weird.
No, those are fun, dude. It feels like pissing on the floor.
So one thing I did want to bring up before we get out of here, Jacob, and this, I guess this is political. I don't know, but did you know that Tylenol causes autism?
Yeah, that's why I have it.
I was gonna ask, did your mom take a lot of Tylenol when she was pregnant with you?
Yeah, I mean, she took a lot of Tylenol. She got me vaccinated when I was young. She smoked weed when I was pregnant.
She smoked weed when you were pregnant?
Yeah, I mean, when she was pregnant. I'm pregnant right now with some
Your mom's
fucking,
over in the corner just chiefing.
yeah. No, I'm fucked up because she definitely did drugs when she was pregnant.
So what do you think of what do you think is going on in the world right now? Okay, my
I think
conspiracy is, okay? My conspiracy is that someone at Tylenol did something to make Trump mad. Trump and RFK Jr. that they have to like badmouth Tylenol so that pregnant people won't take it. Like he's begging people not to take Tylenol. Tylenol is the thing that's like it doesn't
it's
even
always been the safest thing.
yeah, and it doesn't work. Like I take Tylenol, it does nothing. Like and nothing to me. Doesn't
Yeah, I put
help.
it in my cereal in the morning.
Yeah, like I could take a whole bottle of Tylenol for a headache and it will do nothing for my headache. So why is I just don't understand what is happening. Help me understand,
It's
Jacob.
I'll help you understand, Jason, if we really want to go into the Craig conspiracy corner.
Let's go for it.
Okay.
Let's do it before we leave. We got 5 minutes left. Let's do the conspiracy corner.
It's all about the Epstein files, Jason.
Oh,
That's
okay.
what it is. Because you want to know something? September 10th, the day that Charlie Kirk got assassinated,
Mm-hmm.
okay, was the same day that they voted to not release the Epstein files.
I know.
Huh. Pretty fucking suspicious if you ask me. That and the fucking the kid that they planted to do it is just like the fucking kid that they planted to take a shot at Trump. Just a
Exactly.
young 20 something radicalized and curious how they have writing on the shell casings. If you're gonna fucking kill somebody, like that Luigi kid that killed the CEO, he didn't fucking take the time to write little messages about what he thought on them on the fucking bullet
Yeah.
casings. No one does that. That's only if it's being politicized by fucking either the CIA government or the Israeli Mossad.
Mm.
Now, Charlie Kirk was funded when he was a grassroots college campaign by Israel. Okay. He was funded by Israel. He was in bed with Israel. And now, through all of what they're doing with Gaza, they're genociding people or whatever. He stopped playing ball with Israel and stopped pumping their message and stopped taking their money and even refused personal calls from Benjamin Netanyahu. And then he gets assassinated. And before anyone even asked Netanyahu anything, he said, "We didn't do it." He scheduled an interview like not long after he got assassinated to say that Israel had nothing to do with it.
All right. So, I mean,
It's all deep state conspiracy, Jason. You want to know why? Because Netanyahu and Trump are both in the Epstein files.
well, yeah. I mean, we already knew that. Okay, one more conspiracy. What do you think about this comet heading towards Earth? Apparently, we have a comet that's supposed to hit like within the next 2 weeks.
I didn't know anything about it, but if you know anything about astronomy, you would know that comets are nothing to be scared of because they're mostly ice.
Let's see. Hold on. Let me look it up
And you
just to
know what
make
else
sure.
is mostly ice? The fucking United States of America, dude. We're getting all the illegals out.
Okay, here we go. AI overview says no, there is no asteroid currently scheduled to hit the Earth in 2025. Okay, so we're good. We're good.
Fake news. You're fake news, dude.
Also, oh, it says skyscraper-sized asteroid previously predicted to hit the U.S. in 60 years. We'll be dead by then. Said
Dude,
we'll
we'll be
zoom
long
past
dead.
Earth on Thursday, September 18th, and you can see it live. Oh man, we missed it.
Why would I want to see the asteroid that's going to kill my grandchildren?
Just to say hi to it and maybe plead for it not to come back and kill your children.
Yeah, it seems futile.
Also, here's another conspiracy thing. The other big asteroid thing that's like way out in the solar system that they say is heading towards us. That's supposed
Your
to be like a
mom,
big,
yes, I'm familiar.
big mothership. Do you think it's aliens?
No, I think it's your mom.
Okay, she's in Alabama now. She's not out in the galaxy.
Yeah, she's gotten a lot bigger since she moved to Alabama.
Oh, jeez. Let's see. Anything else weird that we need to? Oh, did you hear Trump? Did you hear him try to pronounce acetaminophen?
No. How did he pronounce it, dude? Oh man.
Oh man.
Oh fuck.
Let me look up the clip and see if I can find it. I don't. Let me just go to YouTube and see if there's a.
What's so sad about the leaders that we have been electing for our country is that I don't know how he tried to pronounce it, but I know with 100% accuracy it wasn't anywhere near fucking right.
Hold on. I'm at YouTube. Let me look up a clip. Trump
acetaminophen
pronouncing. Oh yeah, remember when he mispronounced Yosemite?
No, he's mispronounced so much shit. I know he couldn't pronounce apologize.
He called it Yosemite.
Oh my god. I've only seen it written. I've never heard it said before.
All right. All right, here's a short. Tell me if you can hear this. Why is it not playing? Where is? All right,
I really hope this juice is worth the squeeze, dude.
I know. I'm trying. Oh, can you hear that?
No.
No.
I heard what sounded like a fart.
Well, it's apparently I don't have the sound routed through here, so you won't be able to hear it anyway. So never mind. So go check it out on YouTube yourself, everybody. Go just type in Trump pronounces.
The most anticlimactic ending.
I know. Well, I'm trying to get it to play, but for some reason I don't have it.
You would have been better off pulling it up on your phone and playing it through.
Hey, that might be a good idea. Thanks.
Oh my fucking god, dude! I'll get it in 2 seconds. Watch this. I will get it in literally 2 seconds.
Let's see, Trump. Aceto. I can't even spell it. Trump acetaminophen.
Effective immediately, the FDA will be notifying physicians that the use of well, let's see how we say that. Acetaminophen. Is that okay? Which is basically commonly known as Tylenol.
This motherfucker's never. Look, this is how you know he comes from money. Because poor people know acetaminophen because that's how it's labeled at the fucking Dollar General. If you don't buy name brand Tylenol.
Let's see if I can find the Yosemite clip too.
Oh my god, Jason! Fucking, you just have to get something to pull up incorrectly.
I just love.
You gotta get. You gotta get something for you to play.
I'll fix the sound for next episode because we're doing another episode next week of A Hostful. So we got to get out of here. We're at 33 minutes.
All right, let's fucking do it, dude. I'm gonna shit again.
Yeah, sure you are.
I'm gonna do it again.
Anything to announce before we leave this week?
Jason is dumb and old, and I'm closeted homosexual.
Yes, and I have diabetes. No, I was smoking weed. I was taking acetaminophen, aceta. How is that? How you say that? Acetaminophen while Jacob. I was pregnant with Jacob, and that's why he is the way he is.
Okay, let's leave.
All right, let's get out of here. If you want to email us at OpenMicersPodcast@gmail.com. OpenMicers.com is our website. And, of course, Linktr.com/OpenMicersPodcast is our link tree that takes you everywhere you need to go, all the ways to give us money, the socials, all that good stuff. And, of course, go to BResCoffeeCo.com. Use the code OMPodcast to check out for 10% off your order. Love you guys. We'll see you right here next week.